1 year ago today, I joined Faze, and I forgot yesterday. So it's 1 year and 1 day. I'm not entirely sure if that ruins the occasion or not. Either way, it's been 1 entire year since I joined the Faze clan, and I thought, what better not way, is that how you say it? I don't fucking know. What is not a better way to celebrate it by telling you how I joined Faze in the first place? People have requested it before, but I never really made it because I never really seen the point. Because there really isn't much to it, but I'll tell you the journey on the way. Actually, to an extent there is, I don't know. It started off 4 years ago in 2012, maybe even 2011. My grandma, my nana, shout out to my nana, she bought me Modern Warfare 2. I know it's a weird fucking present for a child that was at the time 13 years old. She bought me a game promoting terrorism, death, what at the time was probably a young version of ISIS. I played that game and I enjoyed that game, and then obviously, you know, as the time went on, I found trick shotting. And previously to this, I had played CODs before. I'd played World at War Zombies at my cousin's house, or I'd played Xbox previously. I'd played fucking Halo 3 with some of my friends or some shit. But it took me a year to finally understand what trick shotting was. Because I remember they'd use me to clear out, but I wouldn't know what it fucking was. Back then it wasn't really considered clear out. It just considered I'm playing with them, I'm killing, but I don't kill last, and I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just spinning around in circles until I finally clicked onto what they were doing, and that's when I started to do it myself. Then as the time went on, I made a few commentary type videos, and I sound like an absolute pretty much, I sound like a really crippling depressed version of me right now. Is that possible? Probably fucking not. What I'm about to show you is a video of me doing a commentary when I was 13 years old. I don't even sound that fucking young either. This video was in 2011. 13? 14. Somewhere around that fucking age. Keep in mind, I sound a lot more New Zealandish. I don't know why I don't sound more New Zealandish anymore. I probably fucking do. Well, I do, obviously, but I sound really fucking weird. I don't get it. Either way, this was me when I was 14 years old.
This is my first suicide sub base, and if you could go check it out, that'd be mean as.
Mean as. I want to fucking die. Embarrassing would be an understatement. Anyway, from there, I continued to make videos until I stopped trickshotting a wee bit, and I started sniping more. This was around MW 3. And from there, I joined a couple little clans here and there. I was in a clan called Unit, and then I went to a clan called Scro. And then from there, I went to a clan called fucking Cynex, I think. A lot of you may know that, probably, you know. But from that point on, I didn't edit. I played games, and I was really fucking shit at it, and I was never fucking good. I don't know how I joined clans in the first place, but I did. And then from after Cynex, I started editing. I started editing people's videos and doing videos for a certain amount of people until I kind of got a little bit better at it. So a high tier good editor, I'm fucking horrible. I'm just a mediocre, just some basic shit. But then from just a shit editor, I'm just know some stuff here and there. And I started editing for people I think the first ever decent good edit for a big person was fucking Darth Super. Darth Super. Do you remember Darth Super? Still makes videos. Anyway, I did a video for him, and that was fucked up because he was Darth, you know. Darth had fucking 200k at the time. And then because of that video, I started doing edits for a lot more fucking people in Darth, and I became friends with one of the leaders. And then as shit went on, I started making more and more videos for Darth, and then eventually I joined Darth. Probably took me a year of grinding in one edit every 2 weeks. You know how many fucking edits that is that are on Darth right now? And I went as far as to do mini edits for people on their fucking personal channels. They got 15 views. Anyway, I eventually got into Darth for editing, and then once I was in there, I did edits here and there, but then I kind of just stopped editing and just sort of became a fucking player. I made a montage on Darth, which is still on there. It's my introducing. Really not that fucking great. It's just I edited it myself, but it's just a video, to be honest. It's not a pretty cool video. And then from Darth, there was a clan called Gamma that started. I think the leaders of it were Pamaj, I can't remember. Macau was in there. A whole bunch of people that have been in Faze right now, have been in Faze in the past. So I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna leave Darth and join this clan. The clan didn't really go anywhere. No offense. Obviously, Gamma is a good fucking company. I still work with them today personally. But the team as a whole wasn't really nobody really led it properly, and one of the leaders sort of just fucking left. And then that's when I got introduced to Hazz from Envy and Pride from Envy. Pride being an editor. I went for an editing challenge. The editing challenge is still on my fucking channel today. Still don't know how that was considered good at all. It's fucking a mediocre piece of shit with motion tracked text telling people to fucking turn around and shit like that. Pretty cringy shit, you know. Honestly, it was just a poor attempt of copying Faze Barker. That's what it was. I was young, right, people? Actually, no, it was only 3 years ago. Regardless, it was pretty shit. I went for the editing challenge, and there was so much fucking hype around it, and this is the most viewed video on my channel at the time. I was so sure that it actually might happen and I might join Envy, and then I fucking lost. And then it was 3 weeks later that Pride actually just randomly picked me up anyway. So I ended up joining Envy, and then from Envy, that's when I started making commentaries, because I don't know why. People people at the time, like, I think there was KJW, I think there was like, who else at the time made videos? I don't know. Just, there was people who made videos who just made me want to make videos as of my own. So I did it. And this was in like 2013, like the end of 2013 was I in Envy? Hazz Envy. I joined Envy at the start of 2014, so like the end-ish of 2013. And I was in there for like an entire fucking year. And like I made videos here and there. I remember there was a point where I daily uploaded for like 3 months or some shit like that. And I made pretty fucking regurgitated content. But anyway, that's when I first started making videos and established myself as like a person who fucking talks into a mic and not an editor. And people started knowing me for that. And then Advanced Warfare came out, and we all know how fucking easy Advanced Warfare was for hitting clips, considering the kill feed lasted an entire fucking eternity. And it came out with like a fucking 20-minute obey. Was it obey or red? I think it was red. Yeah, it was a red recruitment challenge response. This was like as red was like started. That was in like 2015. No, probably like the end of 2015, I think Red came about during Advanced Warfare. As I was going for that, people in Obey started noticing me, and Agony actually noticed me, and he started like, you know, sending me messages and shit like that. And at that time, I was like, holy fucking shit, this is fucked up. And around the same time, Spratty actually hit me up, because Spratty had seen a few of my videos in the past, and he like talked to me a few times in DMs and shit like that. He was the first ever Faze person, or the current Faze roster right now, to ever like conversate with the boy Faze Hazz. And then he ended up asking me to edit example 4.5, which is like the leftover part that went on Faze for 5. Does that make sense? The 5 was the actual one, and the 4.5 was, you know what I mean. If you've seen fucking, yeah, it's still on the Faze channel. This is the first time I was ever on the Faze channel. Now it was fucked up. That got me a lot of recognition, but there was recognition for editing, not for fucking making these types of fucking videos. Anyway, it was around that time, like during Advanced Warfare, I think, when he brought out his Black Ops 1 montage. Was it? I think so. I'm pretty sure it fucking was. Anyway, so Agony noticed me, and then he picked me up to Obey. I was then in Obey for like a week. Not even that, like 5 fucking days. I told him I'm still gonna go for the red recruitment challenge because it's due in like a week, but I'll join Obey for now. Like, fucking sure, that'd be great. So I joined Obey for a week. Week after that, Scarce picked me up to red. Was it Scarce? I feel like it wasn't Scarce. I don't think it was Scarce. I think it was Max. That's who it was. Red Max at the time. Saw Max now. He picked me up to red. Then from there, I started like making connections with a whole bunch of people. I just keep making videos, keep grinding out videos. And then I made a video with Pomage. I started talking to Pomage a little bit more. We played like fucking, I think it was Call of Duty Online. Pomage, if you're watching this, you remember that. Those were good times. They were fun. Oh my god, next door neighbor's mowing his lawn again. Oh no, that's just a fucking scooter running down me road. And then yeah, it's sort of fucking self-explanatory from here. I just started making videos on red, made a couple commentaries on red, and then Rain found my channel. And I remember like 5 days before I joined Faze, I got a call on Skype from Scarce. Scarce, if you're watching this, you remember exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Before I knew any of this was happening, and I remember Scarce and Formula called me on Skype, and this was the first time I'd ever fucking spoken to them. Like, they were my leaders, and I hadn't spoken to them before. And Scarce goes, yo Hazz, dude, can you like add me to your sub box, bro? I don't know what you fucking sound like, dude. I'm sorry. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Why? And he goes, because Friday's going to be the best day of your life, bro. You don't sound like that at all, Scarce. I'm sorry. And he told me Friday was going to be the best day of my life for some random reason. I don't know why. He just said that. I had no idea what he was talking about. Like, in the back of my mind, I thought, like, there may be a possibility that it might have to do with Faze, but, like, I didn't think so, because I didn't really fucking talk to any of the leaders. I didn't think that, like, I think Banks followed me for a while, but he unfollowed me because I think I spammed, like, 8,000 things on his timeline. Understandable. It's fine. Banks. That's fucking fine. Don't worry. Although he did send me into a fucking extreme depression, but it's okay, dude. I strived upon it. I came out of it. Friday came about. I went to bed on Thursday night with like fucking, I think it was like 19,000 subs or some shit like that. That was just from like, obviously some of the subs were from like Red and Obey and shit like that from back in the past, but like a lot of them were just like, just from me just making videos and just like doing my thing for like fucking 3 years. It got me to 19k subs. I went to bed on a Thursday night, woke up on Friday morning to like almost 30,000 subscribers. And that was when I'd seen the video that Rain made where he shouted me out, which I've talked about like a million fucking times. So obviously it's the reason I have a fucking YouTube channel now. I probably would have killed me. And at this point, I don't think I'd ever spoken to Rain before. I think the only thing he had done like before that was he shouted out my stream. Because I was doing a stream for ALS, I think. It's just like it was like a charity stream, and I asked him if he could shout it out, which looking back on it, it's kind of retarded. Like, I find it weird when people ask me for shit all the time, and he had no reason to do that, to shout out my stream when I was in like Obey or some shit. I was doing like a fucking 24-hour Destiny stream. I was in Envy at the time. This was ages ago, and he shouted it out for some reason. I still don't know why to this day. I didn't even know that he knew who I was, but he did it regardless. And up until that point, I'd never spoken to Rain in my entire life. Even after he shouted me out, still hadn't fucking spoken to him. Like, he added me on Skype after that, but we didn't talk until like the recruitment video on Nuketown on his channel a week after he shouted me out. That was the first time I'd ever fucking spoken to Rain. Like, that is why I'm still, if you watch that video and you like, it seems like I'm really fucking nervous, because it's literally because I was sweating like a fat fucking pig. That was the most nervous day of my life, believe it or not. But I'm still really weird around people like Apex and Rain and shit like that. I don't know why. I just feel like they are just so much better than me. It's like I have stage fright around them, you know? I don't know. That's weird. And then, yeah, then I joined Faze. And that's my story. Thanks for listening to my story, guys. I've been recording for 20 minutes. You know how long this is going to take me to cut this fucking com, people? I'm sorry if this video is late today. On another note, I'm working on another Snapchat Q&A. I did one a while ago and you guys enjoyed it. So if you want, you can send the picture of your genitalia over to Hazz on Snapchat. Women are obviously preferred, but in the case that you are a man, I'm always open to new experiences. So send me a video to Hazz. That is my Snapchat, along with Dubstep Mike and me other Snapchat groupies. And you may or may not be featured in tomorrow's video. One last time, woman genitalia is preferred. Make sure that 1, you either took that as a joke, or 2, you are of age, because I really don't want to go to fucking prison. Thanks. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I just cracked a really fucking awful high. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.